Finding our own personal style is nearly getting impossible nowadays. And it is not because we don't know what exactly that we want or we want to look like. It's mostly because we are drowning in aesthetics. One day you are the clean girl or the soft girl. Next day you are office siren, corporate baddie, tomato, fairy princess. What does all these things even mean? Every aesthetic comes with its own starter pack. Outfits, skincare, jewelry, even your interior. I've also noticed a couple of aesthetics also have specific tech items that you have to own. Like, oh, I like to wear a pink dress, I must be a soft girl. No, maybe just that day I want to wear a dress. That's it, it's not more than that. And since when wearing trousers or something formal means that I have enrolled myself into corporate girl university. Aesthetics are treated more like school uniforms nowadays. I go to soft feminine high school or I go to dark feminine junior college, I only wear black heels and manifest chaos. It's laughable how we have boxed ourselves in the name of individuality. Before starting to shoot this video, I wanted to take advice from somebody who is already in this field, and I found my dearest. She is a personal stylist and she's so good at what she does. I got my approval and I'm done. Fashion is supposed to be an expression of one's personal style, something that communicates of who we are. But now it's more of a game of constantly switching aesthetics to stay relevant. Aesthetic by definition might be something that pleases one's senses, I guess, but thanks to social media, it's become a hyper curated vibe that you have to wear like a costume. From clean girl to office core, we are not even dressing up like ourselves. We are dressing to fit a certain trend cycle which is changing every few months. Let's say, for example, there's a content creator who makes aesthetic videos around her soft girl or clean girl era. And she started in her 20s. Now, down the line, she turns 25, 30 years old. What if in real life she is actually done with that aesthetic? She herself has outgrown it. But can she change that? Like, even around her content? Not really. She basically is someone who wears PJs, particularly white and pink in color. Her room is like completely white or in pastel colors. She will for sure have a pop of color by using flower or this aura type of frame. A lot of greens like matcha green, pink makeup. I love that makeup. Plus she also has her life hyper curated into different eras, like healing era, soft girl era, self-care era, different eras. You already know the image in your head. So you and I know exactly what to expect. And it is very difficult for her to even break out of that particular cage. And it is the same thing for me. I am someone who wants to explore different topics as well. But whenever I talk about aesthetics or overconsumption, that is where I hold all your attention. So one fine day I want to wake up and do a makeup tutorial, you guys might just unsubscribe because that is not why you guys are here. So whether it's me or any other such creators, we are stuck in the same loop, boxed by our own branding, to be very honest. Now, I feel there's a huge difference between exploring one's personal style and trying to chase a certain aesthetic. Your personal style is going to evolve with you. Aesthetics, on the other hand, are the sort of boxed templates that you and I can copy paste, or anybody for that matter can just buy a couple of products and copy paste. Earlier, it was also subculture which had depth in it. For example, let's say goth was tied around music, or skater style came with people who were actually skating. It was about the life that they lived. You can be in your office core or office siren era just by wearing glasses and having a laptop. People assume that they know you just by your vibe. But aesthetic doesn't really mean ethics. There's no community shared, there is no ideology that people who dress up with a certain aesthetic follow. It's sheer performance. What used to be about self-expression has turned into, I feel like, more of a competition. There is something called as aesthetic gatekeeping too. Because, for example, if you see your outfit in Y2K aesthetic, a couple of people will call it out, this is not the original Y2K. I mean, it's quietly killing the space for personal style. But the worst part, this entire circle of identity and aesthetics is only marketed to women. Like, 95% of the time. Every look, every vibe comes with a huge shopping list. It's not style, it's more of a overconsumption blueprint. Skincare, clothes, tech, interiors, you keep on buying, buying, buying to fit a certain aesthetic core. And cores are something that we will address soon. See, and my problem isn't with consumption. My problem is with overconsumption by choice. And that too for a vibe that you don't really live. You're scrolling through Instagram, minding your own business, and a video pops up, and bam. A girl posts a haul of cute tops, cord sets, denims, or whatever. All aesthetic. You like a certain top, you comment for the link, or you DM her for the link, and she gives the link to you. And before your brain even processes, you're on checkout already, placed, done, and shipped. Now you are the proud owner of that top. Does that match your personal style? Or can you pair it with other bottoms or anything else that you already have in your wardrobe? Or maybe you don't, so you buy another pair of bottoms just to go with that aesthetic-y top. Now we have seen this one particular top that is trending on the internet. Everybody has it. Cotton is something that is one of my favorite fabrics, like everybody's. It's breathable, it's like just perfect, very comfortable. But I know for a fact this top is not my vibe. It's not going to work for me. So there's no point of me falling into the trend and buying this top because everybody else is lately finding it cute. The same goes with the color butter yellow. It's the color of 2025 or whatever. I know for a fact it's not a color that I particularly like. So why is it compulsory for me to go and buy it? Because Instagram said so? No, let's not do that to ourselves. We know we will never wear it. Even if we do, we'll wear it once or twice. What next? And also to the people who buy clothes and feel like, oh, I'm going to go out someday and I'll wear this. Which hypothetical cafe are you going to? Which hypothetical friend is inviting you to go? You already have outfits decided for a date or a meet that is not even set up. Already buying outfits in your head. Truth is, we already have clothes that serve us the purpose. Clothes that you and I can wear to college in sun, sweat, chaos. And for real plans, not hypothetical plans that we already have in our heads. And the outfits that we can wear and which are not dying in the shopping cart of every other clothing app. So yeah, shop with reality, not reels. If I can't wear something like on a normal day without it feeling like a costume, it's not meant for me. It's cute, aesthetic for sure, but it's not for me. Honestly, no matter how much Pinterest boards I save or YouTube videos I tend to watch, I still end up being blank in front of the mirror every time I have to head out and decide a certain outfit. That used to happen to me a lot. That made me realize it isn't about the number of outfits I consume, it's more about understanding what do I actually need those outfits for. So I started asking myself, what am I getting dressed for? No, and I am not talking about those rare events that are like once or twice in a year, but the actual places that you and I have to show up every day. For me, that was college earlier. Again, I'll be starting college soon, so I have to keep that in mind. Some casual outings here and there. So now I have to build my wardrobe according to that. What I do, where I go, and how I have to feel when I'm there. Do I have to be super dressy? Do I have to be just comfortable? I made sure that whatever outfits I buy, these will serve me a purpose and not just once, okay? I can wear these outfits again and again without feeling bad about repeating them. And I am not someone who's against like fashion trends altogether. Just don't buy things that you know for a fact you won't end up wearing. If a top is cute, but you know for a fact you'll only wear it once, don't buy it. Spend a little more on staple pieces. And even if it is from a fast fashion brand, it is far better than buying 10 cute tops that you will wear once which has very tacky material, and it was like a haul posted by an influencer. For everyday clothes, like all of us have those oversized loose t-shirts that are mostly in like navy blue or grain color. We refuse to throw away. It's just our comfort outfits. That is more to us than any honey glazed donut aesthetic. I feel confident about a certain outfit, I'll wear it. Who cares? Nobody is thinking as much as we do in our heads. And I realize that every time I overanalyze each and every topic. I think that has helped me the most is focusing on the fabric. Quality over quantity. If it's breathable, comfortable, and last longer, I am more likely to wear it again and again. Also, yes, repeat your clothes. Who's judging you? Nobody is keeping track of your outfits. And if they are, it says more about them than you. I take a look of what is not present in my closet already. Pick what is missing and only add those pieces. No more hauls, no more clutter, just intentional style that will evolve with me. Have you forgotten that how we used to wear clothes until they were literally like to a level where we have to submit it to our mothers for either holy outfits or pocha aesthetic? There was no concept of one time wear. Now I see people hoarding tank tops and t-shirts to like 50, 60. I saw one girl hoarding 175 tank tops. I genuinely wonder, where are you going to wear that? Even if you're changing outfits every single day, not repeating it, you can't even use that completely in like one season. Now, even if someone is buying quality clothes, expensive clothes, do they even last? No, because the trend changes. That perfect top is like shoved behind your closet, ending up in a thrift store if you do that, or goes for donation. And the next is landfill, which is such a waste. So, if you are shopping, buy less but buy better, especially basics. Get good quality basics and actually wear them. And please, for the love of logic, repeat your clothes. They are meant to be repeated, that's their whole purpose. In fact, the only thing which is embarrassing is shaming someone for repeating outfits. That's just peak stupidity to me. Don't you have detergent at your home? You don't wash your clothes. It's not a diaper. Nobody here is Ambani. Wear your clothes, repeat them. Plus, back then there were no online shopping apps. Shopping was mostly around your like local stores. But now, social media. Individuality feels almost impossible. You like something, you ask a friend where she got it from, she's going to share you a link, and suddenly 10 different people are going to wear that same piece of clothing. It is normal. So, no matter how hard you or I try, we will end up looking like someone or the other. And honestly, that's just the reality today. The least we can do is not wear everything trendy on the internet and keep over consuming. I am personally someone who has never had issues with wearing the same things as somebody else, but not every trend is supposed to be copy pasted, is what I feel. That is just overconsumption. Every 3 months, I am not updating my wardrobe. I've also said this in a different video of mine. If you are, for example, if you are someone who likes Hailey Bieber, if you are trying to be her, who is going to be you or me? Where are we not supposed to have our own identity, our own personal style? Nothing of our own just because we aren't filthy rich. Let's be very honest. When we talk about fashion, do blame, fast fashion brands like H&M, Zara, for example. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I myself own a lot of denims from H&M. I don't personally shop from Zara. I feel the prices are just too much. I would never want to invest that sort of money for a piece of cloth. H&M denims for sure. It's fine. Because I know for a fact I use denims a lot. The last I got denims from H&M was like 2.5, 3 years back, and they are still perfect, and they are going to last me more. And now I just feel like people buy these boxes of denim haul and things like that, and I'm just like, how did we get here? As I said, the issue isn't that you shop from these brands. The real problem is over consumption, not consumption, over consumption. Especially the one that we see online. Those blind, mindless fashion hauls, weekly outfit dumps, influencers treating clothes as if these are disposable tissue papers. It makes me wonder, where are all these clothes going after a certain point? Yes, there are sustainable alternatives, they might be more expensive. So, if you are shopping from fast fashion brands, at least what you and I can do is control our demand. Brands only produce because consumers keep asking for more. The cycle exists because we feed it. While I do blame companies for it and their lack of regulations, let's not pretend that customers don't hold any power. If people stopped shopping in bulk every 3 months just to keep up with a certain trend, things would shift. I mean, seriously, how are you buying 30 outfits every season? Who are you dressing up for? Who is judging your repeats? अंबानी भी कपड़े repeat करता होगा लेकिन तुम्हें नहीं करने. And again, a reminder, I am not completely anti fast fashion. I'm anti ignorance. Now, I have mentioned earlier that I am not going to be making purchases in the year 2025 apart from like basic skincare like face wash and sunscreen. Even if I'm buying somebody a gift, it is going to be from a small business. So maybe that is something that you can inculcate. This is the first New Year resolution that I had, and to be very honest, I'm really proud of myself. I have kept it. It's just very basic: control, intent, repeat, and rewear. It's not that deep unless you want to live in ignorance. So you do you. I can't stop anybody. Now, this is for the people who do overconsume a lot, and why I keep calling out overconsumption. This is the reason. Every time that you buy a pair of t-shirt or a pair of jeans, you're not just buying clothes. You are buying into the planet's most devastating industries. A single t-shirt takes around 2700 liters of water to make, enough for a person to drink for 900 days. A single pair of denim takes around 7,000 liters. But the damage doesn't stop there. The fashion industry is responsible for 8 to 10% of global carbon emission, outpacing international flights and shipping combined. It's also behind the 20% of the world's industrial water pollution, thanks to toxic cocktail of dyes, chemical dumped in rivers, with 35% of microplastic coming from synthetic fibers. Fashion isn't about just trends, about the environmental chaos, like on a global scale. And the price that we pay is not just printed on the tag, it's written in the air that we breathe, the water we drink, and the planet that we are rapidly draining. And while we are at this, let us also discuss the thrift culture in India, which I've mostly seen influencers do. They make content around, oh, these are my thrift finds, but I never really see them wearing those thrifted outfits a lot. They might wear it for one particular picture that they post. After that, where are those outfits? I don't see them re-wearing it ever again. So to an extent, I also feel even thrifting is turned into a privilege. Either the thrift store will have stuff like that looks like it is straight from like a haunted house, or the prices will be so high, like I might as well go buy a brand new top. I mean 1200 rupees for a pre-loved tank top from Zara. मतलब इससे better है let me go buy a brand new top from Flipkart. And don't even get me started on Indian parents. I had to convince my mom why paying money for second-handed clothes is not like a financial sin. For her it was pure confusion. पहले तो cousins के कपड़े you used to exchange or something around that lines when you pass down clothes to siblings. Who is paying for second hand clothes? And the end में it's always a question कि किसने वो कपड़े पहने होंगे, साफ सुथरे तुमको दिए भी गए हैं कि नहीं, किस कंडीशन में रखे होंगे. There are so many questions. So yeah, thrifting is a great concept, but in this country it's mostly Instagram cosplay that I've seen influencers put on. That sort of is like something that annoys me. And if you are someone who knows like really decent thrift stores online or offline, like that don't charge us like designer boutiques or something, please enlighten the rest of us, because I myself am tired of fake sustainability sold at premium prices. So yeah, that was it for today. I will see you guys next week.